Types of winds. The winds which blow throughout the year from one latitude to the other in response to the latitudinal, দেখো difference of latitude হলেই difference of air pressure হবে, and difference of air pressure হলেই the wind will move from one place to the other. So এই যে winds which occur due to the difference of latitude, that is the difference of atmospheric pressure, these winds are known as permanent winds or prevailing winds or planetary winds. আচ্ছা, আরেকটা হচ্ছে the certain winds are there which reverse their direction periodically. মানে ধরো শুরুতে আসছে নর্থ ইস্ট টু সাউথ ওয়েস্ট, আবার পরে হয়ে যাচ্ছে সাউথ ওয়েস্ট টু নর্থ ইস্ট, just reverse their positions. These are known as periodic winds. আমাদের মনসুন উইন্ড কিন্তু এরমই। Now, তাছাড়াও this is the first type of wind, which reverse their positions, the directions are known as periodic winds. And then there is a third type of wind, the local wind. There are certain winds in different parts of the world which flow in comparatively small area te jai, and they have special characters also. So they flow through a very small area, but in that area they have their local characteristics. So they are called local winds. Then we come to the the trade winds or the permanent winds. The permanent winds, the first type is the trade winds. We have also the westerlies, but first we will do the trade wind. Now the winds which blow from subtropical high pressure area towards নিচের দিকে আসছে equatorial low, subtropical high to equatorial low, they are extremely steady winds. So they are called the trade winds. They will continuously blow in the same direction. Kono changes hobe na. The name trade, why is it called the trade wind? It comes from the German word trade, which means track. To blow trade means to blow steadily in the same direction, in the same track. So they are called trade winds. Why are they called so? Because they keep their same track each year. So they are called trade winds. Now, এবার আমাদের যে ইকুয়েটর আছে, the north of the equatorial belt and south of the equatorial belt, that is 5 to 30 degree north and south, are the trade wind zone. In other words, they cover almost the entire area, 30 degree north se lekar 30 degree south of the puro area tai will be under the influence of trade winds on both the sides of the equator. Now the trade winds, we have told you, they are a result of difference of pressure belt, that is they are due to pressure gradient from the subtropical belt of high pressure to the equatorial belt of low pressure. They are coming. Now, tahale durdik thekei they are coming towards the equator. Subtropical high to equatorial low. Ekhaneo subtropical high to equatorial low. So, what are they called in the northern hemisphere and what are they called in the southern hemisphere? In the northern hemisphere, the wind which is moving towards the equator, that is also deflected. সোজা তো আসবে না. They are deflected, as you have already seen. So thus the prevailing wind there is from the northeast, and the naming of the wind is from the direction from which they are blowing, not the direction to which they are blowing. No, from where they are coming. So it is coming from the northeast. So they are called, in the northern hemisphere, they are called northeast trade wind. In the southern hemisphere, the wind is deflected towards the left. So they are called the southeast trade wind. Now what are the consequences of the trade winds? What do? They bring heavy rainfall to the eastern coasts of the continent. That's why tum dekhega always western coasts are desert, eastern coasts are not deserts kintu. On the western coast of the continent, they cannot bring any rainfall. They only bring rainfall in the eastern coast. Now it is because, why? Because they are offshore winds. They blow just parallel to the shores. They don't come from the ocean. And therefore, the western areas within the tropics suffer from aridity. So, western areas are very arid, means dry. They don't have the rainfall. The great deserts of Sahara, Kalahari, Atacama, of the great Australian deserts all lie on the western margin of the continents. It's a question, Ashit. Why deserts develop only on the western side of the continent, not on the eastern side? This is for you. Question. Come, close it.